Ladies and gentlemen, the sequence of events from February 25th to March 4th is very, very crucial to nail Vaze's role in the conspiracy. Tonight we have the clincher, a CCTV footage that shows Sachin Vaze's movements on the 4th of March, the night Mansukh Hiren was allegedly killed. Republic is piecing together this entire timeline.
Sachin Vaze captured in CCTV cameras at 7:01 p.m. on the 4th of March at the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj terminus in South Mumbai. Just minutes after he walked out of the Mumbai police headquarters by scaling a wall near the social service branch. According to top sources, he exited from the canteen of the social service branch to avoid being captured on camera. Little did Vaze know the sharp eyes of investigators would fish him out from the crowd moving towards the CST station.
This was the alibi created by Sachin Vaze in order to hoodwink the investigators. But what slipped his mind were the cameras at the CST station, which caught him around 7 o'clock in the evening taking a train to Thane. This CCTV footage helped the ATS to bust the myth that was created by Sachin Vaze that he was inside the CIU headquarters.
Visual after visual, location by location, he's been mapped and trapped by the conspiracy that he created. Watch this. A story that begins at a 5-star hotel in South Mumbai in mid-February. Days before the explosives were planted, this CCTV footage captured Vaze's Scorpio at the lobby of the hotel. A few days later, near the CST junction in South Mumbai, a little after 7 p.m, Mansukh Hiren was caught entering Vaze's Mercedes. 7 minutes later, Mansukh was seen getting off at a location a few kilometers away from the Mumbai police headquarters. In a nondescript and dark location, Vaze was hiding something. 8 days later, their plot was put in action. The green Scorpio with explosives planted outside the Ambani residence. The same night, a few meters away, Sachin Vaze would be caught on CCTV. His loose outfit and a handkerchief over his head couldn't save him. The next day, Sachin Vaze, who was handed the case by Parambir Singh, drove into the Mumbai crime branch with Mansukh Hiren in the passenger seat. It's a drive he was familiar with, a drive he thought he would get away with.
अभी क्या पूछताछ हुई आपकी तो अभी जो गाड़ी वहाँ पे खड़ी की थी आपने किसको बताया था किसको बताया कि आपने वहाँ से गए थे गाड़ी खड़ी की थी कंप्लेन आपको डायरेक्ट खुद या फिर नहीं गए.
In this 39 seconds CCTV footage that has been accessed by Republic Media Network, what becomes amply clear is that on 4th of March, Sachin Vaze left the CIU headquarters around 6:30 in the evening, scaled the wall of the Mumbai police headquarters, exited from the social service branch's canteen side in order to avoid the CCTV footage. But what he did not expect, I'll come back to the CCTV footage, he goes back, he crosses this and he's caught on the CCTV cameras. This basically helped the ATS to find out the exact timeline as to what was Sachin Vaze really doing on 4th of March. Because now we are told that after entering the Thane, the CST station around 7 o'clock in the evening, he took a train to Thane, reached around 8:10 in the evening. He reached around 8:10 in Thane and then made a call. This call, we are being told, was through a SIM card that was provided by Bookie Naresh, who's also now in the custody of the National Investigation Agency. Thereafter, Sachin Vaze asked Mansukh Hiren to come to Godbandar Road.
On the same day, a Volvo, this black Volvo, allegedly used in the crime, was taken to Daman, was found in Daman much later.
It was only around 9:20 in the evening on 4th of March when he returned to Baikala station and then moved towards Dongri police station. He made a call to Riaz Qazi, asked him to bring the mobile phone, and in fact once Riaz Qazi reached Dongri police station, he had handed over the mobile phone. And Sachin Vaze got in touch with the police inspector in the Dongri police station, telling him that he wanted to conduct certain searches in hotels in that jurisdiction. The question here is, Nipur, that at the end of the day, this was considered to be a high-profile unit. The CIU unit that was being looked after by Sachin Vaze was considered to be a high-profile unit, which would be looking into bigger cases and not carrying out searches in hotels. And that's the reason why it raised the eyebrows of the investigator. It raised an alarm.
वो आके चेक किया अंदर 4 बजे से अपना गियर लेके चेक करके अपना अंदर कुछ नहीं था, पब्लिक भी नहीं था। इसके लिए बाद में वो लोग को कार्रवाई करने का था, वो लोग को लिखा पड़ी था, अपना ओरिजिनल पेपर था वो लिया, वो लेके चेक किया, सब क्लियर था।
Hours after the Mansukh Hiren murder, even Sachin Vaze knew his time was up. He destroyed key evidences. He threw electronic devices into the Methi River in Mumbai's Bandra Kurla complex. Part of the evidence he also disposed a few kilometers away at the Mahim Creek as he thought he was covering his tracks. As Vaze knew his game was up, on the day he was exposed to the Maharashtra Assembly, he nervously returned to Thane and was lurking around the hospital where Mansukh's post-mortem was being conducted.
वो मैंने पढ़े नहीं है एलिगेशन, उन्होंने कुछ एलिगेशन किया ऐसा मुझे लगता नहीं है.
He knew the cameras were on him, and this response after a 3-hour meeting would be his last interaction with the media before being arrested in mid-March.
वो मैंने पढ़े नहीं है एलिगेशन, उन्होंने कुछ एलिगेशन किया ऐसा मुझे लगता नहीं है.
स्टेटमेंट लिखा कि गाड़ी आपके पास थी ऐसा,
तो इसमें क्या एलिगेशन है? गाड़ी अगर मेरे पास थी या नहीं थी तो इसमें एलिगेशन क्या है?
आरोप फेटाळ देगा.
तो आरोप कुठला आहे? गाडी माझ्याकडे असणे हा आरोप आहे का?
नाही त्यांनी असं एलिगेशन केले आहे की तुम्ही हत्या केली आहे.
बघूया, मी वाचतो की त्यांनी काय केलं असं आणि मग बोलतो मी तुमचे. त्यात काय एवढं? मी मला बघू दे तर मैं पढ़ लूंगा और फिर उस पर रिस्पॉन्ड दे दूंगा उसमें.
Republic TV has blown his cover. His alibi has been demolished. It's time to get his bosses now. Let's debate.
I'll keep running the pictures as we speak today. And Shweta Shalini, Swapnil Kothari, Subhash Jha, Saurabh Shukla, Manaswi, Kishore Tiwari and Ravi Srivastava. First, Subhash, the Republic Media Network, our team has got the footage from March 4th. Sachin Vaze is caught in this footage on camera near a GPO, which is barely a few minutes away from the Mumbai police headquarters. And all his attempts to build an alibi has gone down in the drain. Now look at the visuals before you, viewers. I'll play them again. 39 seconds footage. Play it full frame, please. We are told Vaze left the CIU office around 6:30 p.m. on 4th March, the night Mansukh was murdered. We are told that he cunningly left his mobile phone. Look there, he's walking, crossing the street to create an alibi. And now watch, exactly 7:01 p.m. on 4th March, walking near the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj terminus in South Mumbai, he looks around and walks in to take a train to Thane. The first question is, Subhash Jha, how was a police officer during police hours potentially out and about to commit a crime? And nobody in the compound of the police commissioner's office utters a word. Look at this footage. Subhash Jha.
Arnab, the narration which your reporter gave is a fantastic narration and nails him down completely. It makes a chain of events, and if they're put together, it makes a case of a criminal conspiracy, not only criminal conspiracy to commit an offense, preparation to do that, but also destruction of evidence as well. Otherwise, he had no business to scale the wall of a compound. And then when a man who has got a fleet of cars and luxurious cars, Prado, Land Cruiser, and Volvo and Mercedes and whatnot, when he has got fleet of cars, what was the reason for him to travel by a local train is also intriguing. And it all, if you link those loose ends, different ends put together, it does make a foolproof case as against him. It's a case of destruction of evidence. It's a case where he tried to create false alibi and he does everything which is possible to commit an offense. It's absolutely a foolproof case.
No, I thank you for what you said there about As you've seen there, we pieced together the footage, our special investigating team putting together video footage, and we specialize in analyzing of video footage and clues, and we have some history in following cases. We have the best SIT team in the country right now, and that, of course, in that Shravan, our senior associate editor, plays a critical role. Shravan, we're looking at the footage again. He's joining us live. Look at the footage, full frame. Vaze is walking out of the Mumbai police headquarters by scaling a wall near the social service branch. How can he do all this without multiple accomplices? The man is scaling a wall near the Mumbai police headquarters. How is he doing all this without accomplices in the Mumbai police? Shravan.
Well, he was actually, there's a well-crafted alibi. Here is a man who basically wanted to avoid the CCTV cameras of the Mumbai police headquarters. So what he essentially did was got inside the social service branch, exited from the canteen route, scaled the wall, got outside of the Mumbai police headquarters, thinking that he'll not be captured by the CCTV cameras. But what skipped his mind was the CCTV cameras just near the Thane police, near the CST station. And he was going towards the CST station. That's when he was caught on camera. This 39 seconds of video footage that has been accessed by Republic TV basically busts the entire narrative that was created by Sachin Vaze. And not him alone. You have Riaz Qazi, who perhaps could become an approver in this case. Riaz Qazi was given the specific task of taking care of his mobile phone. He left his mobile phone there while he was on his way to Thane, returns from Thane around 9:20 in the evening, goes to Baikal and then
what do you mean left
police
his...
station.
No, 1 minute, Shravan. Riaz Qazi therefore was an accomplice. Are we to assume Riaz Qazi also knew about what was going to happen to Mansukh Hiren?
Well, at this point in time, prima facie, yes, the investigation certainly suggests the same on this line, that Riaz Qazi was aware, because here is a man who goes to Vikhroli, gets a fake number plate done at the behest of Sachin Vaze. But the big question right now, Arnab, is something that the NIA perhaps is not looking into, that who are the other people, because there are other people involved, there are other police officials who are involved, and information of the same has been given
but that's why you got to expand it, Shweta.
To the National Investigation Agency.
Shweta, I want to bring in Shweta and Swapnil also here. No, I want to bring in Shweta and Swapnil also, because when Mansukh Hiren was murdered, and according to what the SIT of Republic Media Network is finding, when Mansukh Hiren was murdered and the sequence of events became clear, why did the Mumbai police and its commissioners still not act on Vaze? Was it in benevolence or self-defense? And another question, Vaze on the night after the alleged murder was committed, went to raid Tipsy Bar. So the whole system was at work to abet a crime. The whole system was at work to create an alibi for Vaze. Vaze was therefore probably conspiring to eliminate Mansukh Hiren, and there were others who knew. That means Mansukh Hiren's murder was well planned by many others who are helping Vaze get an alibi.
Congratulations to you, Shravan, and the entire team, because the timeline has been presented, I think it looks extremely scripted. What we know now is very, very clearly that the entire team had created a formalized, structured and professional manner of hafta vasuli and murder. Now the fact is, I'm extremely sure that this cannot be the job of just 3 people, out of which one is a bookie. My question also is what a bookie was doing in this entire thing. But nonetheless, we'll come to that later. Now, 3 people, I personally feel that Sachin Vaze was, of course, one of the main, he is one of the main accused. He is now proven as well. But he was a puppet. And we need to figure out who the actual mastermind was. Because, yes, there was nobody who scheduled a meeting at that point in time. He was alive.
Ravi, Manaswi. Exactly.
So that he could move out,
so are we...
and so on and so forth.
Shweta ji, the investigation is with NIA. Why is NIA so slow? While Republic's SIT can investigate, why can't the NIA connect the dots? Who are the bigger players involved in this? Why is NIA so slow? Why is NIA just circling around Sachin, Vaze? Why don't they catch up the bigger fishes if they are? Why is NIA so slow? NIA needs to answer each and every one here. NIA needs to answer the country. While Republic can access everything, why can't NIA do the same? Why can't NIA connect the dots? While Republic Media House, Shravan, everyone have done a commendable job, why can't NIA do the same kind of job? We need these answers, and NIA can't be so complicit in this. NIA needs to catch the political fishes also, if there are any. NIA should not be slow and catch each and every one.
I would right now, I would only say, I would only say right now, I would want to say right now, Manaswi, that 23 members, I will only say this now, I will not share the names, but I have something to say to our viewers tonight. 23 members of the Special Investigation Team of the Republic Media Network are analyzing this. Thank you for your compliments. Everyone's calling us nationally today saying the sequence of events is very, very interesting. And the people are complimenting your work, Shravan, along with Niranjan. The question, however, is what is the bigger debating point for me? The debating point for me is that there is destruction of evidence. We saw the visuals at the Mithi River, Swapnil and Ravi Srivastav. Now there are false alibis being created. And the question is, who destroyed the evidence? Can they not have done this before? Did they destroy the evidence in other cases also? And I must say, did they destroy the evidence in the TRP case against certain channels who were on their side? Did they destroy evidence to mislead investigations? This destruction of evidence, if Vaze can destroy evidence, could he not have fabricated evidence in other cases? See, these are serious questions now. One who can destroy evidence can fabricate evidence as well. Swapnil is on the debate with Ravi. Swapnil.
Yes. Mr. Srivastav, let me go first, Mr. Srivastav, and then you can come in. Arnab, it is very clear that there is no doubt about it that the evidence must have been destroyed. Mr. Srivastav, please, may I finish? Mr. Srivastav, let me finish.
But at the same time, Arnab, no, Swapnil, let me speak first. You do later, please. What I want to say is the speed of the NIA probe is tardy, and more than 25 days have passed. I think that majority of the evidence has already been destroyed. But this kind of crime scene investigation, it has done a good job by the team of Republic Media, by the SIT group. They have done it. But I'm still surprised that the government, that police and NIA, they could not even reach to anywhere. The vehicles are being searched, the vehicles are being caught, and the companies are being named. The IT is also coming in, and ED is also coming in. What is all this tamasha? I think that somebody is deliberately making this probe directionless. And
Swapnil now. Okay, Ravi got your point. Swapnil also come in.
Okay, Mr. Srivastav, I got your point.
Slow, tardy probe.
Okay. First of all, I disagree with my learned colleague, Mr. Srivastav here. It is not a tardy probe. NIA is a perfectly professional group, and I'm sure it is doing its investigation the way it needs to. Arnab, you clearly pointed out the fact that there is no question that evidence was being destroyed, and alibi was being created. An alibi is not created just at one's own behest. It is obviously there are people who are in cahoots with this. And Arnab, the method is very clear. That use someone else's car to plant the gelatin sticks. Possibly you're unaware of some CCTV footage somewhere, catching you swagger around and trying to put the gelatin sticks in that PPE kit. You're not aware of that. Then thereafter, when you scale the wall and you jump out of the CIU headquarters, possibly you're not aware of so many CCTV footages around, CCTV cameras around the VT station, which is CST. So obviously you are caught in your own trap because you are creating a Byzantine maze where you take a train from CIU, from VT to Baikala, VT to Thana to Dongri, and then you come back and then you say, you create some sort of a surge. Wait, Mr. Srivastav, please let me finish. Mr. Srivastav, may I request you let me finish, please? Thank you very much. I appreciate your courtesy. So what I was saying, Arnab, is that then you go and raid a bar on some flimsy, fictitious grounds. So what is clear now, since Arnab, that judges know everything because they are awake 24/7 like the temples of justice. All you need is cogent, convincing arguments to establish that there are no cases which are worth its salt, which have been investigated by Mr. Vaze.
Yeah, I'm also.
As far as this case is concerned,
and let's say, let me also ask here. Let me also ask here. What was What was happening on the 4th of March when Sachin Vaze was scaling walls? Saurabh, look at this. Where was Parambir Singh? Was he in the police headquarters? Was he aware that Vaze was not at the office? He was scaling walls. Were there other people in the Mumbai police knew that he was not at the office but potentially going out there as part of a murder plot? Are the people to believe that nobody else in the Mumbai police had knew that Sachin Vaze was part of a murder plot? I mean, it's ridiculous. And look at one more piece of footage. The visuals of the 3 days later. I want to show the pictures again, full frame. Sachin Vaze has a 3-hour meeting with Parambir Singh at the police headquarters and then walks out with supreme confidence. Supreme confidence says, what is the allegation there? He has a 3-hour meeting. He said, there's no allegation against me, not here. There's visuals when he had a meeting. What happened when at the meeting with Parambir? How come he was even more brazen? What assurance did he get?
Exactly.
Yes. Yes, Saurabh.
Can I come in? Yeah, this couldn't have happened without official patronage.
Yes, please, Saurabh.
Sachin Vaze knew that he had the official patronage from the highest quarters. This is what NIA needs to probe. They need to catch the big fish as well, because API in the brazen manner, and if you see the CCTV footage that you've got it out, clearly points out to the fact that there is a deeper sinister conspiracy here. That needs to be probed. I've been, saying it all along, and I would tell you that this is only possible when you have that patronage, you have that assurance that you will get away. That is something that NIA needs to unravel, and obviously NIA does a broad-based probe. There are several elements that are being probed. But
look at the run-up.
These are clinching visuals.
Look at the run-up now.
Which actually,
look at the run-up now to the
pivotal when it comes.
Look at the run-up to the Antilia bomb scare.
Before a judge. But I'm amazed
Yeah.
the brazen manner in which
Look at the visuals now before the Antilia bomb square.
Clearly, there was a hidden hand behind him. That hidden hand has to be revealed.
Look at.
Let me speak, Arnab.
Look at the series of visuals before the Antilia bomb scare, viewers. I want to show you. Watch how Vaze enters a luxury 5-star hotel in a luxury car before the explosives are planted. Can we pull out those pictures there, please, now? Now watch the visuals.
Arnab.
I'll play you when Mansukh Hiren enters Sachin Vaze's Mercedes-Benz on 17th February in the night. The visuals we have also shown how 7 minutes later, Mansukh Hiren gets out of Vaze's car. On 25th February, the Scorpio with the explosives is parked. My question is this. Please understand, this is the deepest investigation by the Republic SIT. My question is, in fact, I'll ask Chavan to ask the question. Chavan, how is this deep planning happening? What are the questions which emerge right now? You are leading this SIT investigation. What is the big question which emerges in your mind?
Arnab, I want to speak.
You have an official car of the Mumbai police, a white Innova parked inside the Mumbai police headquarters, then basically being used to tail this Scorpio. And are we to really believe that no one was aware and Sachin Vaze, an assistant police inspector, was in a position to take an official car and move around the way he was actually doing without anyone knowing? It's really hard to believe.
It's not.
Because this is a question that somehow the Mumbai police also needs to answer, and the NIA also.
Yeah, Arnab. Arnab, I want to add something.
Yeah, Kishore. Yes, Kishore.
Arnab.
Yes, Kishore.
Arnab, should I add something? Yeah. Arnab, the first
please.
instance the ATS has booked Sachin Vaze as a murderer, and your SIT has showing that he was working with the blessing of some of the bosses which were close to him, and it is not other than the Paramveer Singh. Now, if you look at the whole chain of action, the placing the that gelatin stick and the murder of the innocent Mansukh Hiren. Now NIA should go ahead and first arrest Paramveer and investigate him. Why they are not doing that? I think there is a protection to Paramveer from the center, and the center is asking NIA not to take action against Paramveer Singh. Unless and until Paramveer Singh is arrested, nothing will happen, no progress will be done. Even your SIT is doing excellent work, but Sachin Vaje is a API, some bigger boss is there, and that should be nailed out. I am talking that even he is a politician, nobody should be spared because the innocent killing of Mansukh by Hiren. It may be an intention to provide extra security to Mukesh Bhai Ambani, but helicopter permission has not been given by our Mansukh Hiren has been killed.
No, I think you're wildly speculating. Shweta is on the debate. Shweta.
All of them spoke about NIA. There are three things that I want to talk about NIA. One, the sequence of events, especially the Thane route, was tracked on Monday evening and recreated by the
NIA is working under pressure.
On Monday evening. So they are doing,
NIA
they are not moving ahead. But please understand, of course they are. You don't know, they will not come and tell you to your ear, Kishorji, so that you can destroy that evidence also. All of you have actually been involved. Your names are going to very soon come out. NIA is going to reach out to your bosses. So keep quiet and listen. Second, I think there have been 26 lakh rupees which have been withdrawn from Vaze's account. Obviously, there is a huge money trail which has been tracked, and NIA is going after that as well. There is also extension of remand that they have been asking. They have extended the remand till 7th of April. So NIA is doing the job. Yes, they need to interrogate more people within the forces, because we are very clear that there was a huge nexus. It was blessed politically.
No, you can fight among yourself. Question is who are the accomplices of Sachin Vaze? The only reason we are pushing this investigation is because we have a right to know who are the accomplices of Sachin Vaze. How did Vaze's superiors have supreme faith in this man? This was not Subhash Jha one-day dereliction of duty. This man was planning it for months. This cannot happen without blessings from the top.
Given a free run. It's free run.
This is certainly not dereliction of duty.
He had a free run, virtually a free run.
This is not just a super villain. There are many other people who are involved in this. And
this is not dereliction of duty.
Who are the people in and around
Subhash.
Sachin Vaze?
See, Arnab,
Subhash Jha, please, Subhash Jha.
NIA,
no, how many other cases like this do we not know about? How many other Mansukh Hirens have been killed? How many other murders have been committed? How much more extortion has happened? How much more terrorism has there been carried out? And can any of the investigations by Vaze and company be trusted anymore?
Everything needs to be out. And
these are some issues.
Arnab, I feel NIA should call Paramveer Singh ideally for the purpose of interrogation and interrogate him. And if they find that there is some semblance of evidence as against him, to connect the dot or rather there is any material on the basis whereof he could be further interrogated, there has to be custodial interrogation of the man, because the Supreme Court itself has said, the Supreme Court has said what is the importance of custodial interrogation. It is more fact eliciting than interrogating a man who is a free bird. So therefore, unless and until a man is taken into custody, so ideally speaking, they should start with calling him at least for the purpose of investigation. That is intriguing as to why for so many days he has not been called summoned so far by the NIA.
Ravi.
Exactly, that is what I have been saying, that the NIA has been just having a roving inquiry. They are not reaching to any conclusion. It has been more than 25 or 27 days. It should not happen like Sushant Singh Rajput case, that the CBI reached to nowhere. Ultimately, for 6 months, no charge sheet was filed. So this kind of probe should end fast, and the people names should come out, that who are the real culprits, who are these accomplices, who are allowing him to live a lavish life with the 7 high-end cars and staying in the multi-star, 5-star hotel and all that. It should come out by this time. They should have done it. But all I am finding is every day some news that this fellow brought in, this fellow brought in, but the ED is coming in, the IT is coming in. What
Can't hear you, Shweta.
I do agree they are going, so they need to increase the
should have
pace.
reached to a
But please
conclusion by now.
understand, there is a
And why
huge
Paramveer Singh
racket
should go
that
scot-free?
also cannot,
If he was a accomplice of Paramveer
cannot
Singh,
also be
the
ruled
Paramveer
out in
Singh
this
should be
case.
booked
Money trail cannot be ruled out. So all angles have to be investigated.
What terrorism, yaar? There were only mistakes.
The
There
pace
was no
is
bomb
slow,
in it.
I agree.
What
They need
explosive
to
angle
increase
you
the
are
pace
investigating?
because we would
And
also want them to go
what
to
is
the political
preliminary
process
outcome
as
so
soon as
far? Tell
possible.
me, Shweta Shali, what is the preliminary outcome for last 1 month? The probe is going on. What has come out till now? Tell me. Has the NIA done any
they will
press briefing to
definitely
the
not
people?
come out and tell you so that your government can do away with the further
It will. Swapnil wants to come in 1 minute.
Have they done one?
Swapnil wants to come in. Swapnil wants to come in. Saurabh wants to come in into the debate. And by the way, please remember, viewers, the person we are exposing today is the fanboy, is the person who Latvian's media houses were fanboying over. Sachin Vaze was the greatest hero for the Latvian's media channels. We must always remember it. We must remember it. We must never forget the kind of coverage that Sachin Vaze got.
Yes.
Sachin Vaze was the fanboy for the Latvian's media.
No question about it. He was an absolute blue-eyed boy. And the unfortunate part is that today
and they said, I'm told there was an article in the print. I'm told there was an article in the print published. I say, 9 years after the interview, Vaze, who is known to have killed 63 people in his checkered career, the print, checkered career, is firmly under the spotlight and ensuring that he is getting the fame that he coveted. This is 4 days. 4 days after I was picked up and arrested in a case which the Supreme Court said had no prima facie standing.
Yes.
Sachin Vaze, encounter specialist who coveted fame, back in the spotlight with the Arnab case, said the print.
Arnab,
the
whole idea was...
it is very clear that this person...
Yes, Saurabh.
Vaze was used by his handlers to make sure that anyone whom they wanted to send a message, who was speaking the truth, had to be muzzled, as happened in your case. Clearly this man was the handpicked one. He was running Mumbai police.
And ladies and gentlemen,
bizarre in a manner in which that if you ask...
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your appreciation on our coverage of Vazegate. And I want to tell you there are more videos that we are getting, a lot more evidence. And if there is one network that is going to get to the bottom of this and which will ensure that the truth gets them all, it is the Republic Media Network. The network Paramveer Singh and Sachin Vaze wanted to destroy.